Envelop yourself in the shroud of darkness where the unseen becomes the known. We, as humans, are captivated by the mysteries that lie beyond our grasp, especially when it comes to the vast expanse of space and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. We're about to delve into the chilling tales of alien abductions, stories that push the boundaries of our understanding, hinting at a universe much larger and stranger than we ever dared to imagine. The thin line between reality and fantasy blurs when the unseen makes its presence known. November 5th, 1975, a date forever etched in Travis Walton's memory. On this fateful day, Walton, a logger from the wilderness of Arizona, claimed to have encountered the inexplicable. While working with his crew in the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest, he was allegedly abducted by a UFO, an event that led to his sudden disappearance. His co-workers reported seeing a bright light whisk him away, sparking a frantic search. The authorities combed the area, but Walton was nowhere to be found. Then, just as mysteriously as he vanished, Walton returned 5 days later. He recounted an eerie narrative of his time aboard the alien spacecraft, a story that stirred controversy and skepticism. Walton underwent polygraph tests, results of which added further layers to the enigma. Some tests indicated truthfulness, others suggested deception. This conflicting evidence has fueled debates about the legitimacy of his claims. Walton's tale continues to baffle, leaving us to question what really happened in those lost 5 days. The year was 1961. Betty and Barney Hill embarked on an ordinary journey that turned extraordinary. In the quiet rural corners of New Hampshire, this ordinary couple had a brush with the extraordinary, an encounter that would etch their names in the annals of science fiction and ufology. The Hills reported being abducted by extraterrestrials, an event so surreal and unexpected that it transcended the realm of the known. As they journeyed home late at night, they spotted an unusual light in the sky. The light, they claimed, descended and extraterrestrial beings escorted them into a spacecraft. They underwent a series of physical examinations and then found themselves back in their car with no memory of what had transpired. In an attempt to uncover the truth, the Hills underwent hypnosis sessions. The sessions revealed detailed narratives of their time aboard the spacecraft. Narratives so vivid and consistent that they sent shockwaves through the scientific and public communities. Betty, under hypnosis, drew a star map, supposedly shown to her by the aliens. This star map became infamous when it seemed to match a real star system, only known to astronomers years later. Their story, though questioned and debated, has left an indelible mark on popular culture. It inspired movies, books, and sparked a global interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. The Hills' journey took them beyond the ordinary, leaving behind a cosmic mystery. On a quiet October night in 1973, Calvin Parker and Charles Hickson faced an unimaginable terror. Two fishermen from Mississippi, Parker and Hickson, were just wrapping up an ordinary evening of angling on the Pascagoula River, when the ordinary morphed into the extraordinary. They claimed to have been abducted by aliens, a claim so incredible that it would forever mark their lives and the sleepy town of Pascagoula. Their ordeal began when they noticed an unusual whirring noise accompanied by blinding blue lights. Before they could react, they were reportedly paralyzed and then levitated into a spacecraft. Once inside, they described encountering creatures that were unlike anything they had ever seen, not from our world, not from our reality. These beings, they claimed, were humanoid but with lobster-like claws and elephant-like skin. Following their return, in a state of shock and disbelief, Parker and Hickson reported their experience to the local police. Skeptical yet intrigued, the authorities subjected the two men to extensive questioning, polygraph tests, and even hypnosis. Remarkably, both men passed their polygraph tests with flying colors, and their stories remained consistent throughout. In the decades that followed, these two men faced ridicule, disbelief, and even threats. Yet, they never wavered from their story. They stood by their experience, their truth. Hickson wrote a book about the incident and attended UFO conventions, while Parker, more reserved, kept a low profile but eventually broke his silence years later, also penning a book. Their steadfast commitment to their narrative, their unwavering conviction in the face of skepticism and scorn, lends a certain credibility to their tale. It makes us wonder, it makes us question, what if they were telling the truth? What if they did encounter beings from another world? Parker and Hickson's harrowing experience forces us to question, are we truly alone in the universe?